I've been burying my face in this all week. A former student brought me this bag last week. No, you're not allowed to bury your face in my coffee. And he said, you're going to absolutely love this, but the only way you're ever going to get any more is if I let him back in the building, or if I go to Cannon Beach, Oregon. Something like that. Anyway, are we ready? Oh, you're filming already. Poop. Burning. Yay! Welcome to Crimson Guitars. Welcome to a reimagined version of What's on the Bench. We are constantly changing it at the moment to try and get something that works for everybody involved. This week, we are going to see some Scions in production. where you're going to see some pickups being made, which is always fun. In fact, we need to do a tutorial video on this at some point soon. I'm going to take a very, very interesting, very, very metal guitar. And this is a design that a customer designed about 15 years ago, and he wants us to now make it. So I'm going to be taking it and trying to get it into something a little bit me. So that should be interesting. I'm going to convert this into a full-scale plan and make a few minor changes. Thought you might like to see it. Always start with a template if you can, and the gentleman that drew this started with a Les Paul, so I will too, and a center line. This is a fairly rough idea of what we are planning, or what I'm thinking of planning, and we'll see what the client thinks. So essentially, we have a couple of designs that I've changed. It wasn't quite asymmetrical enough or symmetrical enough. It was in between the two. And I've obviously chosen to go offset. I will play around with the headstock as well. One of the designs called for a tunematic and a V-style tailpiece, but I have gone for the Kayla that the gentleman asked for on the phone. The only difference really, substantively, is that I've removed the tribal patterns from the inside. Just a little bit too much going on with a very natural feel and then a tribal pattern in the middle. So I've expanded these shapes into something that assimilates the tribal. What I have in mind though is that essentially these bits here and there, those are all going to be 3D carved exoskeleton style, somewhat like the 90-hour build over there, the complication. And the other sections here underneath that are going to be carved away, but also natural, so left natural, natural flame maple. The top stained blue figured maple. And these sections, what I'm planning on doing is actually creating a custom top with inlaid burl oak or burl elm, something burly, that creates that on the outside, but then that will be part of the top, so that'll be inlaid into, inlaid into the maple, basically. I think this could be quite fun. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you want to see me build it? Could be fun. It could be loads of fun. And we're going to talk to a few students and show you what they're doing. But this week, instead of interviewing all of the students in one long, big waste of everybody's time, we are filming snippets and bits and pieces throughout the week and talking to people throughout the week. And it will mean a much more compressed video, and one in which I hope you will find some amusement and enjoyment and education. That wasn't 3 E's, I'm all right, I avoided alliteration. Awesomely. Thank you for watching. You guys rule. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please. I just applauded myself. Why did I applaud myself?
To do my wiring for me.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you on the
Because I
side.
can't see it.
We have a couple of those lights with the massive magnifying glass in them.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Now he tells me. I've been
Do you know
struggling
what?
for the last 5 days.
They're very, very, very useful.
Actually, I need to get one myself. Like, I've been doing this stuff for years now, and I've always done it with just my eyes. And it was one of these days they're going to go like...
This is looking very, very, very cool.
Yeah, it's come out all right.
I'm. It had a prolonged ugly duckling stage.
It did.
Yeah.
There was at points I was thinking, no, I've made a mistake here.
Yeah.
But it's...
It's come out cool. I particularly like it, and I said it last week. I love the way those inlays are working. It's cool.
So yeah, this one should be done and to play Monday.
Trying to figure them out like this.
I mean, that's lots of decimal places.
It is a lot of decimal places. It looks too precise for me, is this?
It is.
To the thousandth of a decimal point.
I would only bother writing it down to 2 decimal points.
Yeah. I mean, I will only be doing the first 2 decimal points because we lose time in trying to make it that precise.
It's basically, yeah, unnecessarily. I mean, I am the guy that says precision in all things. I recognise the irony here.
Measure, then cut.
Yeah, then cry because you weren't thinking the first 3 times you measured it. Yeah, anything that minimises sanding is important to me. But it's looking great, and that is sublime. Threaded inserts. That's the way forward.
Yes.
I just talked to Tom about something very interesting. I always wanted to make sliders. Not
Okay, yeah,
buttons.
yeah.
Have you done that?
No, but yes, but no.
Okay.
So I bought sliders to do it. I've looked at how it would work. It's really easy, really straightforward. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever.
Yeah, want to try it.
The only issue I've heard about having sliders on a guitar at least. When we tend to play guitar, we tend to be in, clubs and sweaty and all that jazz. And a slider lets dirt and sweat and stuff get into it more. So it's more likely that a slider control will clog up and start having noise and stuff. So you'll need to use switch cleaner more, basically.
It must not be here then. It must be like on a classic guitar when you have a pickup somewhere like here or there.
Yeah, you can do them there. I mean, I've got a design for a guitar that actually we're still building the damn thing, which has got three volumes or 2 volumes and a tone or whatever, and it's just a sliding potentiometer, and it works. It works, and it's straightforward, and it's a cool design aesthetic as well. Ben has a sort of magnifying glasses thing with the different glasses on, which is also useful for this sort of thing. I've always found the reason I gave Christopher that light is because I just feel a disconnect between the work and what I'm doing, because that massive thing glass is there. But yeah,
flicking back and forth between this and that.
Well, this is it. We're gonna write a book or publish a book of basic wiring diagrams at some point soon. We've got to. But it's absolutely necessary.
Get one of your black nuts.
Oh, the carbon fibre. You're not going to enjoy filing that. The trick with that is to make it as close to size as possible before you cut the nut slots.
Okay.
It's a fantastic nut material. It's not fun to work with.
I'll manage.
8 string?
7.
7 string.
8
Okay.
string is too much.
Okay, that line confused me.
Yeah, the ruler wandered.
Okay. Blasted ruler. I've been using this ruler for 15 years or longer. It was my first meter rule ever.
It certainly looks like it's
It
about
really
all.
does, yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you to like, subscribe, comment. I respond to all. I'm just repeating ad verbatim. She's got a hammer. Please don't throw the hammer. You might hit the tools. All right, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this way of editing. It's from our point of view, it's helping compress the editing time down from like 3 or 4 days to something actually doable. Please support us on Patreon because that actually helps pay the wage of the person that does that editing, and also gets you a lot of very interesting content as well. Okay, they're saying, because we haven't done that much in the last couple of weeks, we're sorting that out soon, trust me. If you like this video, if you want to see more like it, it is very, very important that you comment. I see all the comments, I reply to as many as I can. Subscribe and hit the notification button because I judge my self-worth based on your support of me entirely. I'm an empty shell of a human being without it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. My phone beeped during the whole thing. It's my daughter desperately texting me, asking me for apps that, you know, yeah. I said no, and she sent me a... Hold on. I said no to my daughter the other day, and I got this. She took the trouble to record blowing a raspberry and WhatsApped it to me. Here we go. I'm surprisingly okay with that, actually. I gotta go now. Goodbye. See ya.